about,
Right.
as if when I'm talking about women, if there's a problem, as if I'm always talking against women, and that's not the case. It's just the ones that do the rounds again. Is because it's basically what Kevin Samuels said. Before he started addressing women, he was addressing men, and no one cared. He wasn't going viral. No one gave a shit. The moment he started talking about women, women got really upset about it and basically made him Kevin Samuels.
Right. Like, you will not bully a man into taking care of you. Like, that will never happen.
It's just like women just out here thinking that men are supposed to fawn and just be like dummy drones out here, just like
y'all twerking on the internet. That time is over. Hey yo, what's poppin', y'all? I'm Ace.
Hi, and I'm Star. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Alright, bet. Let's get into it. Alright, so on this one, we got the Kevin Samuels effect, approved by women. So let's see what they talking about.
Okay.
Bang.
Oh, I love my husband.
Okay, Allie, show me your ring.
Oh, here.
Now tell me what you do for a living.
Oh, I love my husband.
And how did you get that awesome job?
Well, I became a better human being, and I became feminine, and also shocking, submissive. So that was the secret.
So what are your tips to women that want to be a housewife?
To embrace it. It's an actual job. You just can't get it in the public or private sector. Like you need a man to hire you for it. But that's okay. Because if you think about it, you submit to your boss who makes you clean stupid shelves at your retail job, right? Like, wouldn't it be better if you were cleaning your own shelves at home? You know what I mean? And your boss wants to sleep with you in a good way. In a good way.
And where do you meet these men?
Well, I think women should...
At the place where thoughts do not congregate.
Facts.
Where they don't congregate. Fuck out of here.
Work for the men that they want to pursue. I know that sounds crazy, but it's really easy. So if you think about it, like you want a lawyer, right? So then you should be a paralegal, or if you want a dentist, then you should be a dental hygienist. But these are considered, I guess, high value status professions. But I think that's a really good model that not enough women utilize, because women will bully the woman.
I don't know about that though, because that's gonna get you in situations where you're gonna be sleeping with your boss, and that's not like at your actual job. Right. I mean, even though they say like most marriages people meet each other at work, but still, it's just like, I don't know. Might land in a weird scenario. You know what I mean?
It's not a guarantee that he's interested in you. You
Right.
could just be the one hit quitter. That's it.
Listen, I am a lawyer. Do you know how many motherfuckers just be spanking paralegals all day long? Like, come on, son.
Jeez.
Like, fucking interns, like, that happens.
Secretary that married the doctor, okay? But who has the last laugh? Like, her in her big mansion with her husband who's fine and their babies. Like, that's who has the last laugh. So.
Make a mansion.
Whoa.
So, Allie, another comment is being feminine and submissive women shouldn't have to change for men to like them. This is ridiculous.
I mean, that's the...
So men are just gonna be out there dating other men. Yeah, that's what they want. They want to date other men. That's what they want.
Yeah,
they want to be. They want to come home, be combative with their other spouse member. Yeah, that's the life. Yeah.
Like, you have to understand the absolute delusion of a statement like that. Where you say, oh, became feminine submissive, and then say women shouldn't have to change for men to like them. So let me get this straight. You have to understand that liking you involves two people, not just you. You don't just say, they must like me how I am.
Sorry.
Have you lost your fucking mind?
Sorry.
Like, I don't know what pedestal, how high in the air you must be for us to knock your goofy ass down off that shit. We're going to have to use a space cannon to shoot you down. That's how far you are up there. Are you kidding?
Sorry, it's not happening.
What do you mean that's the implication of that statement. That they have to like you. Mm-hmm. Because you say men, you shouldn't have to change. You shouldn't have to change from what you are for men to like you. Which means men liking you seems to be a function of you and not them, which is ridiculous. Men have autonomy. We are people. Mm-hmm. If we are allowed to not like stuff about women. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't make it misogynistic or anything like that.
Agreed.
That's insanity. That's crazy.
Agreed.
I'm not a slave. If I don't want to do something, I'm not doing it.
Do it, right.
If I don't like you, I don't fucking like you, and nothing you can do will change that. It's like
You can't force somebody to like someone.
it's like those
period.
thoughts in the last video talking about, I'll just take it. You will what? Jesus Christ. Like, oh my God, I'll just take it. Because in their mind, men have to like them if they like them. Now let's reverse those roles. Let's make it very simple. Dudes have to. Do you have to like a dude who likes you? Do you have to? Nah, y'all will cry misogyny. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
The same type of woman that's going to say that a man should change everything about himself to be a viable partner. So they're just hypocrites. So.
Right. Because they definitely will say a man has to change or do this or do that. If he's not this, he has to become that. If he doesn't, not ambitious, he has to make money. If he doesn't have money, he got to go get it. All these things you'll say you got to do and have.
To
but
force
you,
a man to do.
But you got to do fucking nothing but exist. Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth.
Allie, so they're saying that you should be worried from being fired from being a housewife one day and having a gap in employment. I would love to be a stay-at-home mom, but I'm too scared to trust
She's
them that
married.
much.
Well, yeah. If you want to work for the rest of your natural born life, you can continue to be afraid of depending on men, right? And again, I do my own work as well, so don't understand these women.
Right.
Allie, how do you feel about the women that are saying this is heartbreakingly sad?
They're alone.
I mean, I
Really?
don't know. I get my back blown out regularly.
Really?
Hate.
Did you hear that?
That is sad. Really?
Did you hear what she just said?
That she gets her back blown out every other day.
Regularly.
For survival.
Regularly.
I have my own autonomy. I also do my own work. So, like, I just don't see what's wrong with my situation. But they can ask themselves whether they're single if they want.
Dating myself,
Smoke.
That's what's up.
episode 1. So, as I've been dating myself, I just learned, probably last night, I am not ready for a good man. I am not ready for a good man. I'm not talking about a halfway good man where he good at first and he switch up halfway. I'm talking about the good man from day one to the day he died. It's just in him.
They drag
to wanna
racing
do
behind
right. That kind of a man. Because I'm so used to trying to prevent pain. So used to trying to, you know what I'm saying, not get hurt.
At least she's
And
self-aware.
like, I don't know what it's like to be with somebody.
How long it be taking them to get there?
Way too long until it's too late.
So it's
Exactly.
like I thought I was healed in that area.
As a man, if you dating a girl and she don't have at least like 2 good girlfriends, like 10 years plus, I wouldn't fuck with her. Because you don't know how to have an emotional, mature relationship.
That's
That's
false.
not true.
Because there's a lot of women that's fucking scandalous out here. And a lot of them can't be trusted. A lot of women having trouble being friends with each other because a lot of them be fucking scandalous.
Extremely scandalous.
I wouldn't.
Not trustworthy. And some people are just like different. Some people are introverts. Like,
Yeah.
it's just different. Like, you can't just say that. Like,
Right,
about everybody.
about everybody's like, oh, 2 good girlfriends. Like, what if she just grew up around all goofies? Like,
Right.
it's not that hard.
Write that down.
Like they're being emotionally
A
mature
long
is
ass
insane.
face
You know how to handle
saying
your
all that
emotions,
shit.
You know how to respond,
You know how to
and not
communicate.
react. You know how to communicate. If I am a woman that likes to be around powerful, strong, smart, spiritual women. People who are stronger than me in certain areas, because iron sharpens iron. I need to be around
She just
somebody
be saying
that's not
stuff.
easily offended.
She just be saying
around
stuff.
somebody-
I hate
I'm
when
not
people
around
say.
people like that. And it's just like,
I hate when people say stuff just to sound smart.
right.
She's like, iron sharpens iron. Shut up! Shut up! Talk about if she doesn't have at least 2 good girlfriends, she can't just making proclamations based on no facts and like accounting for no idiosyncrasies.
Somebody that knows how to be like, no, check that. I love you enough to check you.
Come on, you
Friends that check you. Take that down.
Yeah.
Take that off Instagram.
Look at this one.
Take
Friends
that off.
Take that off.
You look crazy.
You look nuts.
You look
What are you
crazy.
talking about?
Whatever.
If you
No,
don't
she
have
don't.
you don't have a female that has friends in her life to keep her accountable, you don't need to mess with her. And vice versa. Females, if you got a nigga that you talking to and he don't got 2 good friends that check his ass and hold him
Who is holding you
accountable,
accountable? Who is
You don't
saying,
need to
bruh,
do that.
that's not
Yeah.
okay? Who is saying, no, man, that's not cool the way you treat her? No, man, that's not cool the way you running these
But
streets.
you
No,
said
man,
that.
that's
Listen,
not
but
cool.
what I'm saying is,
Whatever it
what I'm
is.
saying is, what I'm saying is right. I understand exactly what you're saying, but can't no ever say that to me.
No.
It ain't, dog. That ain't cool. How you treating her?
We not
Man, mind
saying-
your
Oh,
business.
no.
Right.
We're not talking about
Oh,
that.
I'm just
not
talking.
like checking you in a disrespectful way.
When I talk about,
Right.
as if when I'm talking about women, if there's a problem, as if I'm always talking against against women, and that's not the case. It's just the ones that do the rounds again. Is because it's basically what Kevin Samuels said. Before he started addressing women, he was addressing men, and no one cared. He wasn't going viral. No one gave a shit. The moment he started talking about women, women got really upset about it and basically made him Kevin Samuels.
Right.
We are emotional. We reactive, and that's
So this is the
absolutely.
exact moment I told my husband that you are going to be my future husband. It was at the very end of a tailgate, and I had seen him the entire tailgate, and I just pretty much instantly felt connected to him.
Random.
We had only spoken once prior where he told me that he liked my sweatshirt. My knees buckled, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, that's him. And at the very, very end, he was taking pictures, but I didn't know it. I went over to him, threw my arm around him, and I said, just to let you know, you were going to be my future husband. 3 weeks later. And
then he clapped cheeks that same evening. Like, let's keep it a stack. You didn't leave there and he didn't clap cheeks. You skipped that part, but that's what happened. Okay, that's what happened. Because if y'all actually together now, and this is you telling the story like how you telling it, and he walked up to him right after the tailgate. Where'd they go after the tailgate? After tailgates, people go to the house to drink. That's what they do. Yeah.
He DMs me this picture, and he's like, "Look what I found in my phone."
I bet.
He didn't know pictures were being taken.
Slanging.
Ever since then, we've been inseparable. We got married 6 months after we met.
Oh God
Oh my gosh.
That's fast. Hey!
Oh my God.
3 years now in May. We have 2 beautiful children together, and life is great.
Jeez.
I've had a lot of relationships operating in survival. I left my husband like 4 times operating off of survival.
You only gotta leave me one time. The fuck? I left my husband 4 times. Why did he give you the opportunity to leave him the next 3 times?
Right.
I don't understand that.
I can't. I was thinking the same shit.
What? I don't. You
Not this
gone.
again.
Not
this again.
Right. Well, you'd have tried to come back and be like, fuck wrong with your goofy ass.
Why didn't you try to stay and work it out?
Right. Like I'm not here for this bipolar shit.
You had the chance.
Hell no. If something wrong with you, take your medicine. Otherwise, you stop this madness. Like I'm not dealing with this. You crazy? Take your fucking meds or stop that. The fuck.
It is so important to unlearn those toxic things that you had to utilize in certain situations to get you by. You have to unlearn.
Cause it be taking motherfuckers way too long to be realizing this shit. It's like, how much damage did she do to her life?
Bitter.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like she said, I'm sure she's not in that relationship no more. It's like how many times how long you spend destroying your life before you're just like, oh okay, all right, I figured it out. It's like Jesus
It really
Christ.
is me. They're like, it really is me.
Right. It's like they keep
They're
thinking
also like, no, it's them.
It's right.
No, it really is me.
And then it keeps happening, and then they see Kevin Samuels post, but they actually have a brain, and so they're just like, oh shit.
Reflecting now.
I think it might be me.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers change. She seems like the first shorty that was on here. She changed up 2 things about her life and got what she wanted immediately.
Therapy, seek it. If you out here talking hot about men ain't this and men ain't that, they ain't shit, this, that, the third. Guess what, honey? If you want to date a man, guess what? You're not getting anywhere with that type of thought process because it's not going to happen with that type of attitude. Right. Absolutely. Go seek help.
We can smell stank thought like all over you. Like when you out here, this hate men shit. We can smell it. So when you pop up with that, you ain't gonna be around long. You're not long enough to get the money you after.
That type of aura, it's gonna come out and they gonna sense it. They gonna feel it, and then when you start at the mouth about you ain't this, you ain't that, yeah. All right then.
He out of there.
And that you will ruin yourself, your life, your kids, the people around you. Right? If you do not unlearn those toxic traits and behaviors. I used to run.
Man ain't shit, huh?
I ran from anything. Anything. You fuck with me, I'm out. You hurt me, I'm out. I don't gotta deal with nothing. Then I started running in my marriage, and I realized, why are you running? What are you so afraid of? I hate being hurt. I hate feeling like I'm out of control. And that caused me to ruin a lot of good relationships, good friendships, and almost ruin my marriage.
Oh, she still stayed in there. All right.
That's it. That's the post.
And the men are not there now because black women are invested in a
stupid gender war that makes black women uncovered. We're not covered. We are an uncovered, unprotected group. And that is by our own hand, which is in turn by design.
I think what she's saying is that black
By
women are
design.
attacking their own men, and so that's the reason. So it's like you turn on the people who would protect you
Yeah,
from everyone else,
Yeah,
right? And I can kind of see the point, if only just like seeing what happened to Kevin Samuels, and then how the black women on Twitter fucking cheering, just droves and droves, while like no matter how bad y'all want to say black men be to black women or whatever we do, we say whatever. When somebody die, you know, niggas ain't out here like that.
Crazy.
Like that shit that shit was
Crazy.
nasty. That shit was nasty. I never seen that type of shit before. That's nasty. Like, not for somebody who really didn't do nothing to you. So it's just like that type of vitriol. Like, you can't tell me that something's not wrong with a group of people that's doing that type of shit.
Women.
That's joining in with that little shade room narrative bullshit. Like stop it. Stop the madness.
We're so invested in being right about being strong and independent and not needing black men and not liking black men and not valuing black
All
men.
right here, all
We're
the
so
time.
caught up in being strong single mothers who don't need no man, who a man can't tell us nothing and he can't do nothing and all of this sort of thing, without understanding or realizing that what you're really doing is snatching the cover off not only yourself but your so-called sister that you so-called care about. You're snatching the cover of protection off of her. So everybody knows that black women are uncovered. Everybody know that. Everybody know you ain't got no man because you stand at the top of the world to yell it to all who will listen about how strong and independent, aka alone, aka uncovered, that you actually are.
I never heard that referred to it as uncovered. She a Muslim though, that's why. Uncovered by the Lord.
Between men and women, both online and off, because playing that game, talking about all stuff just online. Y'all come online to talk about the stuff you do offline.
That's a fact.
And all of this foolishness that black women have gotten themselves into, that y'all so proud to do, have left black women vulnerable.
That's a fact. I mean, she's speaking the truth, right?
Facts. Nah, I heard what she was saying. At first, I thought she was talking about how black women are just out here talking about black men, and I thought she was praising them for it. But then I heard she was like uncovered, and
right.
So I was like, okay, I started to understand. I was like, oh, I see where she's going, and she ain't wrong.
Yeah, I can see the point. I mean, when you can see the the general Kevin Samuels effect, as the video is so titled, right? Yeah. That the women who decided to listen to the message and not cry in their feelings, the ones who actually use their brain to learn something,
right?
Some of them came out ahead. It seems like a lot of them came out ahead, got exactly what you wanted. Y'all all out here, man gotta do this, man gotta do that, not realizing that men want to do those things for you. But if you even breathe a word like you must do this, demanding, thinking you're entitled to shit, dudes will look at you like, get the fuck out of here. Or on principle, don't tell me what to do. On principle, like it doesn't work like that. Like you will not bully a man into taking care of you. Like that will never happen.
It's just like women just out here thinking that men are supposed to fawn and just be like dummy drones out here, just like
twerking on the internet. That time is over.
Drooling at the mouth, like
that time was
my goddess, my queen.
Yeah, when niggas came to court you, that was the 1800s. That was the 1900s. Before y'all niggas was twerking on the internet. It's over.
Equality.
That's over. It's fucking over.
You also wanted equality.
Y'all could vote, work, all that shit. So ain't no...
You in the corporate world, baby.
Ain't no courting you. No, that's dead, bro.
You wanted to be out here with the boys, now you want
British,
to be treated with the boys.
Like the British, that's dead, bruv. That's dead, bruv. Huh? Like the Brixton homies be saying, that's dead, bruv. Oh my god.
Okay.
Anyway, that's it for this one. Well, I'll at you.